Hi, and welcome back to Steve Reviews Stuff for You. Today we're going to be looking at the book I've just finished, Nightwood by Djuna Barnes. It's a book written, first published in 1936. I only picked it up because, or two reasons. Firstly, it was written under the financial support, at least in part, of a lady called Peggy Guggenheim, the niece of Solomon Guggenheim, who started the Guggenheim Museum in New York, amongst other places. In fact, she's actually responsible for the artwork in the Guggenheim Museum, the Peggy Guggenheim Museum in Venice, which is all her artwork. She was an art collector, an art patron, and she supported Djuna in at least in part in writing this book. In fact, she actually wrote it in one of Peggy's houses where she was living at the time. They had a slightly awkward relationship. So, because I was interested in Peggy Guggenheim, I picked this book up. It's the first recorded sapphic romance, apparently. Okay, so the three-way relationship between a woman called Jenny, Robin, and Nora, which is so allegedly the central theme of the book, which is troubled and isn't going very well. That's okay, but the biggest character is a non-pretend doctor called, it doesn't really matter, I don't care. He's called the Doctor mostly. And most of the book is taking up with his ramblings, which are supposed to be the work of an idiot savant. And they just go on and on and on and create nothing to the plot. I think you're supposed to love his ramblings and that maybe it's a commentary of the time. I don't know. I couldn't get anything from it. I found it a chore to read. William Burroughs, there's a quote of his on the front. He says, one of the great books of the 20th century. And if you've ever tried to read anything by him, they're a chore as well. Naked Lunch was the only one I tried. And frankly, that was a struggle as well. Don't bother reading it. There are other great books out there. Jeanette Winterston apparently rates this book. I cannot imagine why. It's not good. Don't read it. That's my strong recommendation. And I don't think most people ever would, to be honest, because I don't think it's particularly well known. So you've done yourself a favour by not reading this book, but watching the review. Anyway, like and subscribe, or don't. Either way, I'm going to be back later. See you soon.